All right, so there's so many great songs in all of your CDs that you've ever come up with. Who writes it?
He's so nice.
Yeah, I know, right? Who writes Who writes the songs? What's the writing process like in the band?
Well, normally it's for Louder Now. What happened was somebody would come in with a part or an idea, and then like Fred would do a lot of like some musician-y like
there was everything from like everyone contributing to a song.
Yep.
To one dude bringing in something that was pretty near done, and then Adam and Fred would put lyrics on it.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly, a lot of Fred's songs were like a lot of Fred's ideas would be pretty together, and then we would just like finish them up with everybody's little tidbits here and there. And then some of them would be like one person plants a seed, and then with hours and hours and hours and hours of everybody working on it, it would eventually, over the course of 6 months or a year and a half, become a song, which was awesome. But no, there's lots of different songwriting processes for us. You know, like even a song like Divine Intervention was like, I believe, a progression of Eddie's.
Yeah, well, for the verses, Ed had that like one riff.
Yep.
It's like A, B,
G sharp.
Yeah, A.
Yeah.
And he had that riff, and I was sitting like we had a practice like little studio place like right down the block actually from Fuse, and I was just sitting there like I would just be in there like till they told me to leave, and like and I had a guitar, and we had like a little Pro Tools rig, and that song was originally, that part was like the full band, and it was really loud, and I was sitting there with an acoustic guitar, and I played that riff, and then just kind of came up with like a little chorus part for it, which is essentially the same as the verse riff, with just like 2 or 3 extra chords in it. And I had this melody kicking around in my head, so I just put it to that, and then that's kind of just how that song came about. Like a lot of the arranging and things happen whenever it comes time to put lyrics or like words on it, and melodies, because we try to base a lot of things like around that. But then like, yeah, I mean, I don't know, like you think of like Make Damn Sure, like that song was written like that took so long.
Took so long. Same thing though. It was like Seed. It just like snowballed for a really long time and didn't get finished till the very end.
Yeah.
But there's other interesting things like
Matt wrote the verses for that. Anne of Miami.
Yeah.
Was yours?
Miami was
except for the sweet
and the
part.
Yeah. Your melody work was brilliant. But like my favorite bass part to play right now is on Liar. Is the bass parts for Liar, and Fred the verses, and Fred came up with that. And I think my favorite guitar part on the record is probably the very beginning of the album, is the Ghost riff, which Adam came up with. And then while I did most of Miami, Mark came up with the intro part, which is just the. So everybody was kind of. It's real when you go back over it. It's like, I'd rather not, but you realize how all the different contributions were, and you know, it's all over the place.
There's no one person writing lyrics for the band?
No, well, lyrics are Fred and I.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then but like musically is
all the pronouns though I write, all the like he, she, the, of, all the middle words I write those, and then all the important words are him and Fred.
Yeah, but it's really the pronouns that bring it
2
together.
and 3 letter words, my specialty. Bigger words, these guys.